Are you going to hell? Have you basically been on Santa's naughty list your entire life? If you've had a sudden realization that the life you've lived is going to put you in a spot in the afterlife that you're not going to be very comfortable, and all of a sudden you want to change your ways, pray to Jesus, ask for forgiveness, but you look at your past and you're like, well, what's the point? It's never too late to start praying, because what I was shown from having a fallen angel attached to me, my guides and angels had to show me this path that I was heading down, because after my divorce, even though my mind state was a lot different back then, I wasn't able to see the bigger picture. And so going through the divorce and realizing that my job was no longer capable of supporting me and I was going to have to reinvent myself after having to pay child support, I felt like I didn't have the energy. And even though I wanted to leave more back then than when I actually attempted to in 2014, and Archangel Michael appeared, I was shown that that was no longer an option. So I felt like I had no choice but to take out all my frustration on my guides and angels for this life that I felt like was an absolute curse. It got to the point where they were like, this is where you're going. And I had a fallen angel attached to me for 18 hours. By the end of it, it was so physically exhausting that I cried out for help, and that's when the energy of Jesus came in and cleared this. During that time, I was shown images of hell, and it is multi-layered. The bottom, where you don't want to be, is what I like to call the penthouse, but it's multi-layered. And so let's say you bought yourself a ticket to the penthouse, right? The worst level in hell. You're not going to pray your way out of that, but maybe after a lava dip, it's nice to have someone throw you a cold towel for 30 seconds, right? Just cool yourself down. So it's never too late to pray. And not only that, you stop the karmic wheel from turning. Maybe you realize that your time's about to expire in the next couple months and you're like, well, I've done too much. What's the point of changing now? After you serve a couple centuries in hell, you are going to start incarnating again, and that karma from that life is going to carry over. So if you put an end to it, even if you've lived a not so fantastic life, it's going to benefit you in other lives, and you just have to kind of zoom out and see the bigger picture, right? So regardless of what you've done, it's always a great idea to seek forgiveness and try to change your ways before you leave. Hit the like and subscribe, thinking about sharing this video, and we'll see you in the next one.